Hi everyone, it's Dolly. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today I have a project share for you. I have been working on 3 junk journals the past month, and they are in the traveler's notebook style. I like to refer to them as TN style simply because of their size. So I created these 3 traveler's notebook style junk journals for 3 very special ladies, and I have been working on these for about a month now. I switch on and off depending on what I'm working on. If I'm bored on it, I'll switch to the other, but I'm pretty much done with all 3 of them finally, and one of them is actually a very overdue birthday gift. It was for the 4th of July, and if you're listening, Midge, I'm sure that you know it's for you. And the other is for my dear friend Corn, who is with Cornflower Crafts. I have been wanting to make one for her for a while now, so this too is a little overdue. The other is for my dear friend Deb, who is Debbie Williams, and I hope she likes what I created for her. So you guys, before I show these to you, Midge, Corn, and Deb, if you ladies would like to be surprised, please feel free to exit. And if you don't care and you'd rather watch, welcome to the project share of your junk journal. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I am going to share each of the junk journals with you guys, but I don't want to go through page by page and explain how I did each page to you, simply because I don't want to put you guys to sleep and I don't want to bore you to death. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a flip through of each one. I may talk in between, but I'm going to try and get through them as quickly as possible so that this video does not take too long. So the very first one that I'm going to share with you is this fairy themed junk journal, which I created for my friend Debbie Williams. She does not have content on her YouTube account or YouTube channel, but I would highly recommend that you guys do sub to her in the event that she ever decides to post any content. So Deb had created for me a very beautiful mermaid print, and it was a diamond painting is what they call it, and you use beads to create this beautiful artwork, and it was a mermaid, and I absolutely love it. So it was very whimsical, and so I decided that I wanted to share something whimsical with her as well. So I do love fairies, and I think that Debbie could appreciate this too. So what I decided to do is a fairy themed journal for her. And you guys, these are only made of paper. They're not in a hardcover. So if you really wanted to include this as an insert in your TN with a hardback cover or a leather cover, all you would have to do is remove this little thing that's attached, this little tassel. So I do want to show you the tassel that I created for her. It's got a little butterfly, and I thought it went well with the fairy theme. I added this little clip, which is just a flower. It's a vintage flower, and this is just a bead closure. Now what I like to do is, because I'm going to be sending this off to her, I wanted to do a little vellum cover just to keep everything in place, and I thought it matched really nicely. So let's go ahead and do a quick flip through of this fairy themed junk journal. So you will see that I have included a lot of little notebooks and areas to journal, along with pockets where she can keep memorabilia. You guys, a lot of these pages are very plain because I want her to create it and turn it into something that is her. And again, here is a notebook, and I did add a lot of journaling cards, which are basically blank on the back so that she can journal and have more space for writing. You know, a lot of times we like to use vintage pieces or pieces that we get that are of interest, like maybe recipe pages. And you guys, there's nothing wrong with writing on recipe pages either. It's your journal. You can do whatever you want with it. Even on the decorated pages or the printed pages like this, if I were going to use this as my journal, I probably would write on this as well. Okay, so there is a pocket in this one. It's a side pocket. says I took the past less traveled. And I incorporated some of these Cecily Mary Barker pages that I had that were just remnants from a fairy junk journal that I had created originally. I also like to add a lot of paper and fold them into cards for journaling. This is just a little tuck spot, a little tag. More tags, more areas for journaling. As you can see, a lot of these you can journal behind them because they are not two-sided, more journaling space. So you guys, I took a lot of the remnants that I had from my Cecily Mary Barker fairy themed book and incorporated them into this book as well. And this was a page, it's all about horoscopes. Pocket. I also took pages from a Tinkerbell book because, of course, it was a suited theme. More place for journaling. That's a little pocket on top. A little tuck spot with a tag. Oh, and then these tags, some of them open up so that you have journaling room as well. And this opens up for more journaling. This is just a little pocket with a journaling card. You guys, I love this recipe book. It's so colorful. I used this a lot in many of the journals that I made. This is another multi-pocket page. You guys, sometimes it's hard for me to remember where the pages are. So this is a pocket, but I didn't insert anything in here. She can definitely put memorabilia in there. More journaling area. It's actually a recipe card, but you can journal on it. You don't have to put recipes on these cards. This is so pretty, this page. Very colorful. It says, remember now. And a lot of room for journaling. It's a very long card. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in. A little tuck spot area. It's a little pocket. So it does have a pocket inside and pockets on the outside with tags. And you guys, that's it. So as you can see, there's a lot of room for her to further embellish this and journal on it and make it her own. So I hope Debbie likes this journal. I really liked it. I had so much fun making it. Okay, so the next one is for my friend Midge, who is at Midge's Mountain Crafts. You guys check her out as well. She has a wonderful channel and I highly recommend her channel to you. She is so creative and she does so many things. Her daughter is always on there too, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. She's always on there, and Sarah is an artist as well. She's a very, very talented artist. This one is for Midge, and Midge's birthday was on the 4th of July. She is a 4th of July baby, so I am a little late in that I did not want to rush on creating this for her. I wanted to take my time. And so I've just added a band because, again, these are just made out of paper. So I like them just like this because I figure, you know, you want to have use of these. And for me, if I start using one of these, I'm okay if they get dirty. You know, I just want it for memories, and I would probably just stash it away. And to have all of the little scratches and, you know, dirt on it kind of gives it character, so it's okay. So here is the tassel that I created for Midge, and it's got a little lock and an angel. And you guys, originally I was going to create a golden book for Midge because she loves teddy bears and bears, and I just wanted her to have something that was more portable. The Golden Book junk journals are really thick and it's hard to carry those around. Plus, I couldn't find a golden book that had a bear on it. So if I was to do a golden book for her, it would definitely have to have a bear on it. So I wanted to do the garden theme for her, or the floral theme, first of all, because I think she could appreciate this. And I think it's so beautiful. And I just love the colors, the bright colors. And I know Midge loves her beautiful bright colors as well. So for the front, I've added this piece. It's a Tim Holtz piece, and I think it's so pretty. You have to put your own picture in there. So I selected a picture of a rose from a vintage paper and cut that out, and I thought that came out really nicely. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the flip through on this, and I hope you enjoy it. Tags. And this is just a removable pocket. It's like a little library pocket card. Vellum. And then this is just a card, you guys, so she can actually, I've glued this card onto the page so that it doesn't get lost or that it doesn't fall off, and it says love your life. It's just a card that you can journal on. It's got plenty of journal space, and that just goes right in there and closes. You can journal here as well. And then the other side is just a tuck spot. I made the tuck spot from the flap on the envelope, and I thought this was perfect to go in here. This is a menu card, but you do not have to use this for menus. You can just journal in that. This is a page from that recipe book that is so colorful. And then this is just a little pocket, and this is a top pocket, and I've included this tag that is a, it was from a card, and you can journal on the back of it, and that goes right back in there. More journaling pages, and then this is just an envelope. I believe I got this envelope from Daiso, but there is something in here. Let me see if I can pull it out. Yeah, there's just a card that you can journal on. It's lined so that you can put more thoughts on there. And then this is a side pocket, and this is a journaling card. It's actually an invitation, but again, no need to send it out as an invitation. It can go out, you can use it as a journaling area. And this is just a little pocket made from a floral bag. More journaling room. I made a lot of these little notebooks just so that there's extra room to journal. Pocket tucks. A little pocket here with a little pad with a coffee dyed paper. It's a little coffee dyed paper pad, and that goes right in there. More paper. I love to make these little pads, you guys. I just feel like I don't want to run out of journaling area. So if I ever make these, I try to make as much journaling room for them. And this right here, I think my friend Deb Williams actually gifted me this card, but it's so beautiful, and I like that there's a lot of journaling area. And I love this book. This book is all about stitching, and it's really cute. It's a colorful page as well. This is another tuck pocket spot. So here's the pocket with a cute little card. It's Project Life card. And this opens up and it says summer. And then it's a pocket with tags in it, and that closes up. I told you guys I wasn't going to explain to you each page, but I'll let you know what some of these pieces are. So that's just a decorative piece with a pocket. Trying to go really fast because I really don't want this to go on, and I don't want to bore you guys. So it's a little tag, so cute. More journaling cards and a little tuck spot, a little recipe page. And this recipe page is also a top pocket, and so you can stick things in here. More journaling room. This is a I believe a card that you can, oh, it's another pocket. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you can write on here. You can keep memorabilia in this pocket, and then it's a pocket and a pocket. This pocket goes into this pocket, just like that. Really pretty page, and more tuck spots. Tags, more tags, and a large tag in the side pocket. This is just a piece of vellum paper with a pocket, and lastly a tag with a pocket. So that is my junk journal, or traveler's notebook style junk journal for Midge, and I hope Midge likes it. So let me go ahead and close this off. This is kind of tight, but I wanted it to be tight because I wanted it to protect the paper. And the reason why I put this here is because when you put this band here, I didn't want it cut in on the pages, so it kind of protects the pages that way. Okay, so lastly, this is my vintage style journal for my friend Corn, and I'm going to move these further up. And I know Corn loves vintage, and you guys have to check out Corn as well. She has a wonderful channel, you guys. She does a channel with her hubby, her beautiful daughter, and sometimes her son-in-law, and you guys will get a kick out of them. She keeps me laughing, and I'm always entertained watching her video, and I know you guys will fall in love with her. So I'm gonna link her channel below, and please, you guys, check her out and tell her that I sent you. So this one here, I wanted to send. I've been meaning to create something for her, and you know, I work when I can, so sometimes after work I'll do things here and there, sometimes on the weekend if I have time, and that's why, you know, it takes me a while to get things out. So this is one also with a vellum pocket. I decided to do a closure for her, and I also added this little clip with this vintage looking flower, and that will just keep it kind of in place. And here is the vellum pocket. I thought that was really pretty. And here is the cover. And I want to show you the tassel that I made. I also added the same piece, this one right here from Tim Holtz, but I added it not to the front, but as a dangle. And I love the pieces that I used in her dangle. I love the colors, the soft pinks. She loves vintage, and most especially she loves pink. So I wanted to incorporate the pinks into this journal as well. So let's go ahead and flip right through this. And there is, right here is just a library card, and also a little tuck spot behind it if she wanted to insert something behind it. There is a pocket here, journaling area, and then here is a little tuck spot pocket with a lot of journaling cards, room for journaling. There's a little pocket here with a little vintage notebook. I love making these little notebooks, as I had mentioned. And you guys, I rarely use washi tape. I actually got a chance to use washi tape, not for the first time, but finally I got to use it. And the reason why I even thought to bring out this washi tape is because I had used this napkin transfer that had a beautiful butterfly on it, and I was like, I know I have a butterfly washi that would look really nice next to it. So I used that. More pockets. And this is another one of those little mini pockets with a side pocket and more journaling room. Music notes. I love the music notes, and I love the paper dies, or the coffee dyed paper. This is a little spool. I know Corn, she likes to sew as well. She makes the most beautiful fabric flowers, and that's where I learned to make them. So here is just a Project Life card. Actually, this is a Tim Holtz card. Sorry about that. So you can also write on this. There's plenty of room for journaling on this one, and this tucks into the top pocket if I could find it. There you go. And then more. And you guys, how cute are these? Oh my goodness, these are Norman Rockwell playing cards, and I had found these on eBay, and so I had gotten, I think, 3 different styles. But how cute is this? Look at that. Let me put it closer. It looks very vintage, so I thought I'd include that in there. And again, this is a Tim Holtz card that you can journal on the back of. It's a little dark, but you could probably use one of those gold pens if you wanted to. So that goes right in here, and then there's another card on top. There's many pockets to this. I think there might even be a side pocket. Yep. And then there is another right here, and she can journal on that. That slides right in the middle, just like that. Okay. More room for journaling. I love this paper. This is vellum. It's just floral. And another really pretty pad. I love this paper. It looks like netted lace. I just think it's so pretty. Look at that. It's kind of shiny too. So that tucks right into this vellum pocket. More room for journaling. And this opens up, and she can clip, you know, extra notes in here. Journaling card. And then a little pocket. And this is a book that she can journal in. And there's plenty of room for journaling on this. So that goes right in this pocket, and on the side pocket is just a little card, a little vintage card, which I thought was cute. More room for journaling. Another Project Life card, or maybe this is a Tim Holtz card. Yeah, it is. And has the days of the week. Another pocket here with a little area for journaling. And this opens up. I hope I'm getting this all on camera. And there's another pocket on the inside. And this came from a children's book, this page. It was a children's music book, and I thought it would be cute to make a pocket out of. And then another little tuck spot. It's a mini pocket with little journaling cards. This says, just a note, perfect moment, a laugh is a smile that bursts. And more places to write, music, note, and then a little vintage pocket here. You guys, I coffee dyed this music note paper, and I made a little pocket out of it. So there's journaling room here. It's just a little blank coffee dyed paper that I inserted in there. Nothing else really would fit in here because it's, as you can see, it's a really tiny envelope. All right, so this page right here is just a little, it's the other side of that bag, and it's just a little pocket with a cute notepad that is several pages of coffee dyed paper that look like vintage paper. So I love, like I said, I love adding these to the TNs because it just gives you even more room for journaling. And then coffee dyed paper. This is a multi pocket and tuck spot. So a lot of journaling cards or Project Life cards, and there's one big one on the side. So she has more room for writing. Here is a little tuck spot and a tag. And lastly, the pocket with more journaling room. Okay, so that is it for the junk journal that I created for Miss Cornflower Crafts. And let's go ahead and put this back and close this up. All right, you guys, so I want to lay these out and show them to you one more time. The other thing that I wanted to let you know is now that we've come to the end of this video, I wanted to let you know that this is also a hidden giveaway. So you're probably wondering what I'm going to give away. Well, if you recall, my very first Traveler's Notebook was in a kind of vintage red style, and I decided that I would embellish it up a little because I wasn't really quite finished with putting that together at the time that I did my project share video on it. There were some bits and pieces that I wanted to add to it, so I also have finished that. And so I want to do a giveaway and share this junk journal with you guys. If you want to see it more clearly, you want to remember what was inside, you can go back to a former video that I had. You might not recognize the front because I added a little bit to it. It was just plain before, and I've added this print of these daisies to it, these red daisies, and some gold leaves. And you guys, I love this so much. It's one of my favorites, but I want one of you to have it. So what I'm going to do is I want you to just in your comment let me know how you would use your journal, and please don't mention giveaway. I know that a lot of times it's hard to not to say please enter me, because I've done that before. I think I put please do not enter me, and that is a clear giveaway, that it's a hidden giveaway. So if you can just tell me in your words how you would plan to use your journal, I would really love that. And then you would be entered to win. I'm gonna also include the rules of the giveaway in the description box below, and I'm gonna flip through this really quickly so that you can see what you will get if you are chosen in this giveaway. This is just a little notepad, you guys. Little pockets. Oh, and this is a little card that says the legend of the forget-me-not. I was originally going to keep this and use it for myself, but I didn't want to have to take another month to create another one for you guys, so I thought I could always create one for myself. So, little pockets or tuck spots. This is a 3 pocket. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 pockets, sorry. And then there's a side pocket. This is just a clip-on tag, and underneath is a pocket. You guys can actually, if you want, you could put the pocket in, put the tag inside there, or put something else inside there. But I like to hang the tag over because then you could see it. And this tag is so pretty, so I love displaying it that way. And there's also quite a bit of journaling area in this, and a lot of pockets. And when I say journaling areas, I've included a lot of little mini notepads within the journal itself so that you have room to write. A little tuck spot. More pocket areas with journaling cards and tags. I'm not going to pull everything out. I'll just kind of have them peep out. There's nothing in this top pocket. And, you know, it's very plain right now. You guys, I'll leave it up to you, whoever the winner is, to make it your own and dress it up even more if you feel like it's a little too plain for you. This is pineapple upside down cake with vanilla sauce. Yum. I should probably copy this before I send this off to whoever is going to win. And it says today. What's that? A little tuck spot, a little recipe card, another little pocket, and the last is a pocket. All right, with tags. So you guys, that is the giveaway. So this can be yours if you want. I mean, you may not like it, but if you want to enter this giveaway and have a chance to make this yours, please follow the directions in the description box below, and good luck to those of you who enter. So I do hope that my friends like their traveler's notebooks. I had so much fun making these, you guys, and I know I'm going to continue to make more because they are just so very addictive, and I love looking for the material or the ephemera to put inside these books. I have so much fun going to my thrift shops, and as you guys know, I love watching thrift hauls. And the funny part about it is that even though I know I can't get what my friends have gotten in thrift hauls, I just enjoy it. It's kind of like me watching cooking channels. I don't really cook, I bake. I don't really cook, but I love watching cooking channels, even though it's not me. It's kind of like living vicariously through them, I guess. So anyway, you guys, I hope you liked this project share video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.